Zoom meetings can feel really awkward, can't they? You're sat at home or in the office somewhere and you're looking at this inanimate object and people are logging in and possibly disappearing off, shutting down their cameras, turning their microphones off. Some people have got their head down, clearly looking at their phones or doing other things. And then you start the meeting and it can feel very cold. And it can continue to feel a little bit like that, just a bit disjointed, a bit uncomfortable. So I often get asked, how can you make it more comfortable? How can you make it more like it was when we used to do workshops and meetings and presentations face to face? The first thing I would say is don't try and make it like it was when we were face to face, because it's not. You have to go, right, we're dealing with a whole new kettle of fish here. Let's adapt. Let's try and make things a little bit different and work with what we've got. You still want to try and have that bit of rapport building. It's my favourite word in communication, rapport building. You want to have that at the beginning, of course. And remember that when we were face to face, what we used to do would be, people would come in one by one, or people would arrive 10 minutes early. So you would have that time to perhaps say, oh, how was your journey in? Or haven't spoken to you for a couple of weeks. How are you? How was your holiday? We have a little bit of banter at the beginning, a little bit of small talk. And what that does is it helps to either create a bond with somebody, or it increases the bond that you've already have with somebody. They feel like they're connecting with you and you with them. You're forming a relationship. You're speaking on a heart-to-heart level, not just a head-to-head level, which means that they have a feeling towards you. And that's also what means that they want you to succeed. They want to be involved in your presentation. They want to support and help you. We want to try and create that as well when we're online. Now, what I always try and suggest is ask people again to log in 10 minutes beforehand. And perhaps when you send the Zoom meeting out, say, this will be an interactive workshop, this will be an interactive presentation. Please can I ask that you keep your cameras on as you would if we were meeting face to face. And then people have got that expectation that they've got to kind of keep their cameras on and be ready to partake in the presentation. And then say, I will ask all of you as well if you can log in 5-10 minutes beforehand. It'll be great to see you, looking forward to it. And then as people are logging in, take a moment to say, oh, hi, how are you? Where are you calling in from, possibly? Or I love that painting behind you, what's that? Or again, how are you? How was your holiday? It just again means that even online, people have changed their mindset to recognise that it's not just going to be a case that they can sit back, turn their cameras off, just listen, do a few emails, that there is going to be this interaction. And then throughout the presentation, without being mean, I'll possibly say, Tom, what do you think of that? Or Louise, last time we saw each other, we discussed this. What are your thoughts? So you're not just doing a presentation where your expectation is that you just talk at them, but you're adapting the way you present to encourage interaction, encourage conversation. So again, their mindset is, okay, I've got to stay involved. All right. And again, with that little bit of small talk at the beginning, they're forming that relationship with you. You've spoken to each other, and they'll feel more comfortable possibly speaking to you throughout the presentation as well. So I hope that helps. It's something that I do, and I recognise that when I don't do it, maybe I'm running late or whatever, that the presentation or the workshop does feel a little bit different. It's slightly harder to have that bond and to get people to join in. So try it from the beginning, have that little bit of small talk, don't be afraid to do that, and see how it goes. Let me know how you get on.